Hi, everybody. Winter breeze on a summer day, hit the road and run away. In the tailwind of blue and gray, streaming out on cue. But you sound like a caveat. Take a look, baby, what you got. And I cut line like a pistol shot, ringing like you do. And don't you look away. Hey, 'cause I maybe gone home today, and I'm going forward on a rocket flight, on a burnout ride. You're looking over to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful dome. Now I'm headed like a nursery rhyme, enigmatic like a five and dime. Cut me open, you can see it shine, illusion on the fool. Operated like the Stanley Cup, the Pied Piper for the bottom up. Knock on wood for a little luck, that'll see me through. And I won't look away, hey, 'cause I may be gone home today, and I'm going forward rocket flight, I'm gonna burn that bright. You're looking over, see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Ha. Be like cashing in a 10 grand check or staring at a 10-car wreck. You never know what you're gonna get when the tragic chase the muse. It's just my simple, velvet little rhapsody, top heavy with some melody, smoothed over in a velvet key, just in a light hand suit. Maybe gone home today, and I'm going forward on a rocket flight. I'm gonna burn my bright. You're looking over to see if I can shoot that moon to my beautiful doom. Okay then. How are y'all doing tonight? I am home, but I don't quite feel like in my natural gathering habitat. I did not really, I like raced in the door. And I don't know if it looks or feels different or sounds different maybe than what it usually looks or feels like or sounds like when I'm at home, but I'm still recording this gathering through my phone and not my computer and fancy little webcam. I hope you can see and hear okay. I am sad because I can kind of see your comments a little bit, but I have to look really close to get them. But I hope you all are doing well. It is, what is it, a Wednesday night? Oh my God, it's a Wednesday. There should be a song for that. It's a Wednesday night. We've been doing this for 6+ months, and there's 250 of you hanging out with me right now live. And there's gonna be thousands of people that listen and watch this after it's over. That continues to shock me and blow me away. Pretty cool. We are on night 9, I believe, of the album project. And for those of you that are just tuning in, and for those of you who have never tuned in before, welcome. This is, we call this The Gathering. And we've been doing this every night for quite a while now. We're in the middle of a little sub-project in the middle of our gathering series, through which I am playing all of the songs released on the 20 or so albums that I've released since starting to play music. Some of them live, some of them in the studio, some of them just me solo, some of them with the band. And there is, I'm gonna play one more song off of the 2005 solo release called Chain. There's still one more song to play, I believe. This is a song called Western Man. Now this song also happens to be, so the solo album in 2005 is called Crawl. The band album, nope, I got that wrong. The solo album is called Chain. The band album is called Crawl. The band, all we could kind of afford to do is get in the studio and record 5 songs, so we called it an EP, stands for Extended Play. And it is like a 5 or 6 song album. And this next song that I'm going to play was actually on both albums. It was on Chain and it was on Crawl with the band. Yeah. So a good transition song as we move from one album to the other. Now at this point the band had shifted a bit. Let's see. We had a new bass player, a guy named Justin Panariello. Great bass player, who, by the way, I just found out is now a neighbor of mine out in the desert in California. He lives right down the road in a tiny little desert town called Landers, and he is still playing music, commuting to Los Angeles where he does a lot of session work. Great bass player. Turtle was playing with us still on hand percussion. Honey John was still playing drums with us. But my cousin Josh Gold had joined our band at this point and was playing keyboards for us. For the very first time, we had a keyboard player. It's kind of funny, actually. Turtle had called me up one day and he had said, Adam, you know, I've always felt like there needs to be keys in this band. And I said, I really don't think so. And he's like, well, I found this player. I think he's really good. He just got off a project and I think we could scoop him up. And I said, okay, well, tell me about him. And Turtle said, his name is Josh Golden. I was like, oh, that's funny. I think I got a cousin named Josh Golden who plays keys. Lo and behold, same guy. Same guy. So Josh joined the band. Josh has played music with me now, thanks to Turtle, for over 10, 12 years, something like that. And he, in fact, now he no longer travels with us, but he produces a lot of our music for us. In fact, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing a studio session with him. So I was playing with Josh, and there was a gal that started singing with us. One of my very good friends and a great singer-songwriter herself. Her name is Abby Barrett. Still out there playing music, so there'd been a lot of shifts in the band as far as our sound and our players. Anyways, Western Man, here we go. Let me introduce the fella who I'm on an umbrella called the Western Man. I tell you something you should see. Break him down and he'll build another. Next time round he'll take it further. In the end he'll call you brother in his own democracy. Ring across his nation, hated immigration, high paychecks and long vacations, as well as got galore. Self-made man, creates a fortune, overlooks the land he's scorching, buys it cheap across the ocean, ship right to your door. We all try to take a side where we can make our stand. With a sign, do or die, and they come to kill the Western Man. Woo-hoo, cha-cha, the Western Man. Well, he will sign him on his inventory, disregard their sacred story if they refuse to feel the fury of all that he could do. They fall asunder. He recalls a tiny blunder. Depends on which regime you're under to change your attitude. We'll try to take a sign where we can make our stand. Desperate pride, suicide, and they come to kill the Western. With the stun man, but that Western Man is not malicious, though some may call him dark and vicious. Thinks himself is quite judicious, and shake your head and smile. But not true, I am a soul man. It is a for his bone man. I think we need a Western woman to take the wheel away. We all try. Take us on where we can make our stand. Desperate pride, genocide, and they come to kill the Western Man. Woo-hoo, I'm the Western Man. Hey, look around, what watch the buildings tumbling down. My mind, oh no, who's gonna be the next to go? Hey, hey, look around, watch the buildings tumbling down. My mind, oh no, and the plans for tomorrow. Not my best dismount. I'm gonna try something crazy, okay? I don't know if this is gonna work. It might work. It might not work. I kind of can't remember. Oh boy. Nope, that is definitely. Oh, this might work. Hey! Hi! Does that look more normal? I feel like it should. I feel better about myself, my life, my presentation. Sorry that I have not done that in a few nights. You've had to watch me backwards. All right. So we are now past chain and into crawl. 2005. Now there are some repeats. From this point on a lot of the albums, that's not true. There are some repeats on Crawl that were also released on Chain. I remember when in the studio and recording solo and acoustic, there were some songs that I felt like had kind of two different sides to them. And so I was just recording everything that I could. And so there are some acoustic versions of some songs that are on Crawl that I've already played on Chain. So I will not repeat on the album project. I will not be repeating songs. So later on, when we're focusing on some of the live albums, most of those songs will have been released at some point on the studio album. So the album project should start to move a little faster as we go forward in time. Perhaps. Who knows? I talk a lot. So this next song is called Better Than Bad. And by the way, I should tell you all, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes from my gal, Allie. We had a really nice night. I appreciate you understanding me taking off early. We ate some incredible, I think it was pretty much the best Thai food I have ever had. Amazing. And we drank gin. Yeah, it's not really Thai, right? It's kind of like an Asian fusion, some Vietnamese influence, street food, kind of Asian street food influenced. You're right, baby. Thank you. She just told me. It's not Thai, Adam. It wasn't Thai. It's not. She's right. She's always right. We drank gin. It was not the nicest night, so we ended up driving back to the hotel we were, the bed and breakfast we were staying at, and we sat in the parking lot in the van, and we drank gin together for a couple hours. It was really fun, actually. But this is a song, until Allie came along, I kind of felt like I was so committed to this music thing that I am doing, to my art, that I could never be a good partner for somebody else. And that was kind of just a sad thing. I just felt like, probably just wasn't gonna be in the cards for me to get to have a partner in life, maybe. And then eventually fell in love. But this was a song written before that. This was a song written just after I had broken up with a super nice gal that I had a bunch of fun with, and I still hold memories of a great few months together. But that's it. And I knew that it wasn't gonna be a love partnership, and so I ended things, and that was sad and hard. And to help me process, I wrote about it. And so, anyways, this is Better Than Bad. Never talk about much, words overrated, but we keep in touch, yeah, on a physical side. And I know it's gonna get complicated, so I say goodbye. Best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. Both lying in bed, she's so frustrated. She faced the wall, skin soft, it curve around, and it's her love that I've confiscated. Now I wish I could feel more. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. Bad. Better than a storyline, better than a rainy day, better than a nervous time, better than these words I say. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. You're the best that I've had, yeah, you're better than bad. I really like that song. I wish, that is a song I wish we played more often. Maybe it'll come back into rotation at some point. Will you make me a deal? Will you promise not to all get up and leave if I take 2 seconds and turn off the air conditioner? I will be right back. You didn't all leave, thank you. That's great. It's still, it's gonna take a second to shut off. I don't know if you hear it. I really hear it. Like, I hear it a lot. And maybe it's also in part that I feel like I can't see you like I normally get to see you when you're on a computer screen that's a little closer to me. And I just have less confidence that you're gonna be able to hear over that hum. Luckily, the next song is a little louder. So, you know, it was around this time, working on Crawl, we had a producer we were working with. His name was Norm. I want to say Norm Gerasi. A really nice guy. But this was the beginning of my, I think, recognizing that Josh really had, and for those of you who just came in, Josh, our keyboard player, a new keyboard player in 2005, and Josh really had a mind for production, studio production, and he was really involved in the creation of Crawl and that creative process, and it was fun. I think through him, he helped take our recordings to a different kind of level, which you know, which I was really excited about at the time. This is a song called "Nah," and you know, it's a song that I wrote kind of for myself, kind of, you know, a message saying, you know what, you should just shut up and stop putting so many words in your songs. Stop making things so complicated and just simplify and have fun and make your music a little more fun in the process. That's what this is about. And so here we go. If you listen to Crawl, if you go in and you listen to this recording, you'll hear especially, I remember a really fun kind of arpeggiated keyboard sound at the end of this song that I remember Josh really spent a long time kind of working on and creating, and I thought it was really kind of cool and kind of poppy, which is supposed to be like, this is supposed to a little bit be kind of an ironic pop song, right? So an ironic pop but not pop song. So I thought it was really cool, and one of the really cool first kind of, I think, forays into Josh really producing music for the Adam Ezra group. Kind of cool. Sing me a song of glory, sick of your tired stories. It's like the only weight on my back, and you're so damn introspective, always seeking new perspective. Where do you collect all your paradigm crap, and you carry na 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 na. Rhetoric reeks of indecision. Sing it out now, now. Na 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 na. You're kidding me, feeling me hollow with the shit that you're making me swallow. Anywhere you care, you dare to preach. Like a kid with your hand on the trigger. Big ideas don't make you any bigger. This should be a signal your way out of reach. And you're carried away of the word on your words. And it's bringing me down. Show me the heart of your conviction. Na 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 na. Rhetoric reeks of indecision. So sing it out now. Na 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 na. You don't have to write it down. It ain't some mental flaw. To wanna build it out. Na 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 na. So show me the heart of your conviction. Na 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 na. You better read creeks of indecision. Sing it out now. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay. It's a fun song, right? It was fun producing that song. We dropped a. There were some cool things we started doing as a band, right? Producing wise. So that second verse, we got creative on this song in lots of different ways that I thought was really cool, and I hadn't really thought about this stuff much before. That you could take a song. I mean, to me, at that point, right, the creative process was about writing the song, and once the song was written, the creative process was about playing it for people and connecting. But there is a whole other art form. There is a whole other process. Sorry, I am turning down this light just a tiny little touch. Oh gosh, here we go. There's a whole other art form to recording. Some people are not great songwriters, but incredible studio musicians. And some people, there are just so many aspects to music, right? That they can make somebody, that can help somebody, help an artist really tap in to an audience, into feelings, into the experience of being human in one way or another, right? Just like in painting, right? Just like, right? Impressionism and complete abstract art and and realism. These things exist in music too, in different forms, even within the same genre, within popular music, so that always fascinates me. So like for instance, the second verse. You're kidding me, feeling me. So this is how I wrote it, right? I wrote it like this. You're kidding me, feeling me hollow. The shit that you're making me swallow. Anywhere you care, you dare to preach. Like a kid with his hand on the trigger. Okay, so what we did was this. You're kidding me, feeling me hollow. With the shit that you're making me swallow. Anywhere you care, you dare to preach. Like a kid with your hand on the trigger. And the whole band did that in unison, and we dropped the beat, and it was really like, I loved a lot of that stuff. It was really the first time I was thinking about that. Kind of cool. Now, for those of you who've been following the album project from the beginning, from the very beginning, the first bassist I ever played with was a gal, a good friend of mine I had grown up with. Her name is Kristen Isbicki, and I have mentioned her on a couple of these album project gatherings. I've mentioned how talented I thought she was. She is one of the most talented, just ears, just brilliant musical mind. And so she was part-time teaching, I think, while she was in the band with me. And she left the band to become a full-time teacher. Before she had left, I had written a song. She had such a beautiful voice. She had an incredible voice, and I'd written this song for her to sing. It was my first time writing a song meant to be sung by a woman, from a female perspective. And you regular gatherers know at this point, right? There's probably 10 songs that I've shared with you, maybe 5 songs, right? And there's probably another 4 or 5 songs written for female singers that I've yet to share with you. I love doing that. I love writing from a different perspective, and I'm in love with the beauty of female voices. The thing that so many women singers have that I do not, and it's really fun. It's really fun, right? Being able to create a song and then let somebody color it in with their own paintbrush, right? That's pretty cool. So this was my at the time, Kristen would come to band practice, and she had a co-teacher in a classroom, a fella, and this fellow co-teacher, this guy, was a good friend of hers, and I think she was really excited when she got assigned to teach a class with him. But when they were in class together, his kind of, I guess from my recollection, his kind of like alpha male tendencies came out, and he was a little bit competitive, overshadowing, aggressive. I don't know exactly, and I'm sure I'm getting my adjectives. I'm sure if Kristen were here, she would be able to explain the situation better. But I was instead at band practice, and I would listen to her talk, and I would hear her frustration, and I thought that it would be cool to write a song about this dynamic this frustration that she was experiencing. I thought I would put it in the context of a relationship. And as we interpret so many songs, right, our minds go to so often, right, a romantic partnership. And sometimes when I write songs, I want the listener to be free to do that, because so many of our relationship experiences come in, our most intense relationship experience, right, come in us experiencing romantic success and failure, right? So I wanted this to be able to be interpreted broadly. I wanted Kristen to sing it, and I wanted it to kind of sum up some of these things that she was going through. She left the band before I could bring it to the band for us to learn and for her to sing. And fortunately for us, as we were working on Crawl, we had a great singer in Abby Barrett, and Abby ended up singing and recording this song. It's called Judas. Ah! I'm gonna start this over, because I really screwed up that intro. Here we go. How did you get so big? Your head must be too tight, strutting around like a peacock on a Friday night. And if I was a surgeon, I'd cut you down to size, complete with a new pair of humble eyes. But you'll never see how you tainted me. Hey, hey, there, Judas, I wanna watch you fall, just another part you on your knees. You can crawl back to the reason, the man that you left behind. But it won't happen, no, Judas, I know your kind. I know your kind, yeah. We had something good, but you let it fall apart. And I should have seen you bubbling over the top from the start. And if I was a painter, I'd put you up on my wall, exaggerate the beauty of it all, but you never see how you tainted me. Hey, hey, hey there, Judas, I wanna watch you fall, just enough to put you on your knees. You can crawl back to the reason, who the man that you left behind. But it won't happen, no, 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 Judas, I know your kind. I know your kind. Stand back, feel my venom on you and your baggy denim, walking tall over the things we built together, yeah. Get off of the horse you're rolling on, it's only my scarred opinion. You're a shadow on the Judas, ain't that Judas? I wanna watch you fall, just another party on your knees, so you can crawl back to the reason. Oh, the man that you left behind, but it won't happen no more. No, Judas, I know you're kind. I know you're kind. I know you're kind. I know you're kind. Head down. Okay. How's everybody doing so far? I really miss seeing the little board, the little chatter board, and all your comments and I mean, I can't really, it goes by too quick for me to really sink in on it and while I'm talking and playing anyways, but it's just been, it's been a handful of days on the road at this point that I've been using my little cell phone to live stream with you all, and it's just different. Yeah, okay. So technically that was the last song on Crawl, the EP. The last original song, but we added a track, an acoustic track that Abby Barrett and I sang some harmonies on, and it's a track that I've been. It's a song. It's one of my favorite songs ever, and it's a song that I've been singing a lot since we lost Ginger Baker. It's a blind faith song, and it's called "Can't Find My Way Home." And maybe not important to the album project, but I thought maybe I would sing that. I just feel like singing it, if that's all right with you all. And we'll play this, and then we'll sing another song together, and I'll feel good. We'll be finishing exactly at the end of an album, and we will get to begin tomorrow with an album called "View from the Root." All right. Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. No. and I can't find my way home. Will come down off your throne and leave your money at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasting and I can't find my way home. Can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses, yeah. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's a science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, and all that we see. Here's to our hearts in the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses, yeah. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, they won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses, yeah. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink tea to work when working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts, and the air that we breathe. Here's to the round in good company. Here's to the future, here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow, let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thanks, friends, for hanging with me. I am not sure who's on tonight, and I have not been able to really see anything on this phone. I don't know who's here from Adam Ezra group, and I don't know who's here from Rally Sound, but thanks, team. Thanks, friends. Tomorrow, I am going into the studio with Josh. We're going to record a whole bunch of singing, and I don't know when we're going to be finished. So there's a chance that I will be coming to you live from the studio if we're not done yet, or maybe I'll be set up proper back here at home once again. After tomorrow, we are gonna have, let's see, a night with the band on Friday night, and that's gonna be fun. It's been so long since we've got together with the band. This weekend we got a bunch of shows at Tupelo Music Hall. Unfortunately, since the sun is setting earlier and earlier, I think each one of the nights is going to be finished by the time the gathering starts. So I'm going to run off the stage at Tupelo Music Hall, backstage, to hang out and gather with you all. I'll probably coerce my bandmates to come back for some cameos and some singing with you all. I want to thank you, gatherers, so much. It has now been a handful of days that we have had applications coming in for people to host live gatherings. The applications have been amazing, and I am so excited. Starting next week, we are going to begin to be performing live gatherings at people's homes. I know we've been doing it a lot over the course of the summer, but they've all been part of our kind of beta test series, and now the applications have been open to the public, and we're going to be working with new hosts, and it's a cool thing to be able to share, and a cool way to be able to connect communities during this time of scariness and sadness, and I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you all. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another, and I'll see you tomorrow.